Yo guys, what's going on? It's Acez here today with another video, and I have to show you guys this new game coming out soon. It's called Project Ferocious, and this looks absolutely amazing. It looks like the Ark that we never got. Obviously, Ark 2's coming out, and who knows what that's going to be like, but this game, Project Ferocious, looks absolutely beautiful, and I had to show you this game. Let's check out the trailers on Steam. All right, so that's our first trailer. Let's check out this second option that we have to watch on Steam. All right, so this one we have a little bit of UI and we have a couple gameplay elements here. All right, so after watching those two trailers, I think I might have a rough idea what you might be thinking. Those graphics didn't look great. And guys, let's be honest, this is a game that is being built. Not all games are finished products when they're still in the building stage. I gotta be honest, I recognize the potential in this game. Will it ever achieve its full potential? Hey, there's a really large chance it won't, because any studio that's making a game that doesn't have millions and millions of dollars really has to pick and choose what they're going to spend their assets on and put the most time into. So when it comes to maybe it not looking the sharpest or maybe it not being fully optimized to a T, it is very possible we never get a full 100% bug-free finished product from any game, let alone this one. So I see the potential. We're going to take a look at the 9 screenshots, also available on Steam for your viewing pleasure if you want to follow along, but we will be checking them all out here in full HD, full screen. When on Steam, they are a little bit smaller. So here's the first one. The reason I actually get really excited about this is because Ark just wasn't for me. I didn't really like it, but the dinosaur aspect was kind of cool. This looks like it has a whole bunch of different features from a whole bunch of different games, and they just decided to throw dinosaurs in there, and I think that's a really, really awesome concept, because I feel like we don't have that many dinosaur games at the end of the day. I really just don't see a ton on the market. So here's our first screenshot. We got some dinos in the back. We got some foliage. The fog, I'm really hoping if this game comes out, we have a nice amount of settings to tune, because with this much foliage and this much fog, GPUs are going to be going insane. Hopefully we can just turn fog off, or maybe very light, but it definitely adds to the feel and the atmosphere. Next, it looks like we got some dual-wielding pistols or submachine guns even. I mean, these could be like MP9s, MP7s, something like that along those lines, but they could just be machine pistols as well. You can see it looks like we're fighting some AI here, which is pretty cool. And you can see this is a fairly large world. I mean, you got some assets in the back over here. Obviously, it's not the main focus, but you can see there's definitely some assets around the map when it comes to in the distance. Next, we have one of the areas that was showcased in the gameplay, where you can see we have an AI soldier there. We got some explosive barrels. I wonder what the blue ones are for. Looks like that might be like a chest or a crate. This looks very similar to a Tarkov asset. We have our M4 here with some sort of ACOG on it. And honestly, I don't see any dinos or anything in the background, so maybe they're separated from the camps. All right, so some pretty interesting stuff here. We have good physics, it looks like, and it looks like we might be able to shoot through wood. You can see that the wood is just all fucked up along here. We have some AI, we have some blood, we have either sparks or maybe tracer effects on ammunition. Maybe each one of these little sparks is one of the pellets from the buckshot, and they have tracer effects on the ammunition. But physics, I'm noticing, and reflections. We have, what is this called? Tessellation. I'm not loving the look of the rocks in the background. We have an island over there. If you could, well, I guess we were in a boat, so you can definitely go across the water to islands and stuff, so that's cool. Here we have some enemy AI. You got a little drawbridge there. And it looks like there was some effort for sure put into the water, reflections, all that. I mean, this is a nice image. I mean, it's not crystal clear. It's not Ultra 4K with your max 4090s process and everything, but hey, I can appreciate the potential that is here. Now we got to look at the water. This is just a screenshot of the water. Presumably you're in the boat, but there's some sort of developer tool used to just take this screenshot. It looks good, man, but I just feel like this is going to melt your PC. Like, look at all this fog and all this water, the reflections. Oh my God. Here's the next screenshot, and I really like this one. This one's really focusing on just some of the graphics and the detail that has gone into some of the terrain. I mean, look at this. This is super zoomed. It looks really good, man. For a game that's probably in way pre-alpha, I mean, I think it has some real potential. I think there's some real potential here. Next screenshot is a look at a little bit more of a kitted M4. We have an ACOG scope, regular 30-round magazine. We have an AFG, some sort of laser, potentially IR laser, IR flashlight combo. We have a suppressor. We have some front irons. We have back irons here, charging handle. Looks like we have safety, semi. Let's see. I'm not sure if there's just going to be their own branding on these rifles or if they are going to kind of make their own branding. Yeah, I don't recognize that, but hey, that could be a M4 brand out there. I mean, the number one that comes to mind is, just regular Colt M4 or something like that. But it says multi-caliber, so that's kind of interesting. But you can see we have a safety, a semi, and I don't see full auto, and I don't see the like the 3 ticks for full auto, so we'll have to see. Maybe this is like some sort of DMR, like we have some sort of logo there as well. Trying to look at the small details being showcased here on the rifle, which looks very good, by the way. Don't take anything away from this image. This rifle looks phenomenal. And then we have here what looks to be a very, very early in-game screenshot, as you can see here. By this line of text. Could have been edited in for sure, but you see some water splashing up from the boat. I don't love it. That's going to need some work, but you can kind of see the water here. Definitely some work, and I mean, I think water is one of the hardest things to do when it comes to video game development. I could be wrong on that, but from what I've heard over the years. So that's where we're going to leave it off. This game looks phenomenal in my opinion. I think it might definitely have a lot of potential, but if that potential is executed on, that's the main focus, I would say. But guys, make sure you wishlist this on Steam. If I can, I'll put a link in the description where you can wishlist it, or at least link it right to Steam. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, sponsor, and equipment section below. It's going to be it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.